The Philippines, a stunning tropical paradise made up of thousands of incredible islands, millions of warm and welcoming people, and some of the most unforgettable adventures in the world. We spent 2 amazing months island hopping, relaxing on white sand beaches, sipping coconuts under palm trees, and chasing bright blue waterfalls. But planning a trip here can be overwhelming.
Why are you like this?
There are so many islands, routes, and options to choose from. That's why we've put together 2, 3, and 4-week itineraries to help you plan your dream trip to the Philippines.
Look at this.
So grab your bags, we're kicking things off in Palawan. The main thing in Coron are the day trips. There's tours A, B, C, etc. But if you don't want to spend multiple days doing different trips, then you can also do a private tour. That way you can handpick the best things in the area so you can see it all in one go.
We set off early in the morning to get the best spots before all the crowds, and it worked perfectly. We started at Barracuda Lake for a swim before arriving at the famous Twin Lagoon to kayak around the stunning islands.
It is
It's stunning.
insane.
This water is beautiful. It's so
So
deep that I can see
blue.
to the bottom.
Yeah, it is pretty deep actually.
Yeah.
We are gonna have a little paddle around here and a swim.
I'm doing the usual bit of getting us around. Then it was to Banal Beach for some food and more swimming. Back in the kayak around CYC Beach and finally finishing up in this beautiful lagoon.
When we saw the water, Matt had to jump in. But maybe we'll try that again.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing. What a day.
What a day.
And since you'll have a few days here, you can always spend a day exploring Coron town proper.
Now it's time to see even more of Palawan, and we're going to head to El Nido, but we're going to take the scenic route. This trip was one of, if not the best thing we did in the Philippines. And we really did some incredible stuff here.
The 3-day island hopping boat that takes you between Coron and El Nido is a must. It's more expensive than a ferry, but you get to spend 3 days exploring beautiful white sand beaches, sleeping on private islands.
We are currently swimming to our accommodation for the night.
We just jumped off the boat and decided to take the scenic route.
Yeah,
This is where we're sleeping.
it's so beautiful. Like everywhere has been today. We've just basically finished off day 2.
Yep.
And yeah, we're gonna sleep on this cute little island tonight.
Making a bunch of incredible friends, eating delicious food and having the time of your life.
We took the Buhay Isla tour and can definitely recommend them. We haven't tried the others, but Big Boatman is a popular tour too, and we're sure it's just as amazing.
Next up, it's El Nido, which means more beautiful beaches and tropical islands around Palawan. Like Coron, El Nido is known for its tours. And again, we booked a private trip to see all the best spots in one go.
It's 9:40 in the morning. It's super quiet here at Big Lagoon. It's probably the best time to come. There is a couple of other kayaks, but this is probably the quietest you'll get it.
There was maybe 5 or 6 boats when we came in.
Yeah.
But we were one of the first boats to leave the port in El Nido.
Yeah.
It's so quiet, it's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Welcome to Intalula Island, El Nido, Palawan.
We have made it to our final stop of the day. We are at Papaya Beach. It's so beautiful.
There's loads of fun activities here. You can play basketball, you can play volleyball, there's a bar for beers.
Yes,
Um,
that's my favourite one.
there's a snorkeling spot. Yeah, this is a really
beautiful.
cool, kind of could spend a nice afternoon here,
Little slice
chill.
of paradise.
Slice of paradise, yeah, this is
beautiful.
really nice.
We're going to do some snorkeling, we're going to grab a beer, and we're just going to chill after a really busy day,
Yeah.
but an amazing one.
It's been awesome. There's also more to do around El Nido than Coron, like heading out towards Nakpan Beach.
Now it's time to leave Palawan, but don't worry as there are still more beautiful places we have coming up.
In Cebu, you can find stunning waterfalls. This was the first time we saw waterfalls that were Gatorade blue, as the locals call it. We had never seen waterfalls this colour before, and loved exploring all the different ones they have here.
If you do one thing in Cebu, then make it this canyoneering trip.
Welcome to canyoneering!
Woo! We're ready for a fun-filled day today at Coron Falls with Cannes Canyoneering, and we're super excited to take you with us. Nice to meet you!
The zipline at the start is optional, but we really recommend it.
It's a day packed with adventure as you jump, swim and float along these stunning rivers and waterfalls. Again, we booked a private trip, so we set off before anyone else, which is why it looks like we had this whole place completely to ourselves, because we really did.
And finally, in Mobile you can hop into the ocean for the famous sardine run. This is where millions of sardines swim in unison and you can dive down to swim through them. It's such a cool experience. This is also where we learnt to freedive, which can come in handy for your trip to the sardine run. We spent a few days going deeper and deeper, learning to relax, control our breathing, and we both managed to reach 18 meters.
That completes our first 2 weeks in the Philippines. If you are fortunate enough to have more time to spend here, then keep on watching.
This week, we're going to be visiting Bohol and Siquijor. Bohol has the most to do out of these two, and visiting the Chocolate Hills is by far the #1 thing to do on the island. Nearby, you can stop off and cool down at Pangas Falls. We loved climbing and jumping in this beautiful waterfall. It was one of our favourites in the Philippines. You've also got other waterfalls on the island. White sand beaches.
No. Why are you like this?
And the Tarsier Sanctuary.
On Siquijor Island, there is less to do, but what they do have is a must. Cambugahai Falls is one of the best waterfalls in the country. Not only is it beautiful, I mean, look at it, but you can pay to swing from high up in the trees and drop into the blissful blue water below. We spent a few hours here swinging and swimming. And you can also stop by these lesser visited waterfalls. And you have to soak up some sun and watch an incredible sunset on this beach.
Another week in the Philippines has come and gone, but if you're happy to stick around, then you will love what we have coming up. It's time to make our way back to Cebu, but we won't be sticking around. We'll be hopping on a plane to Siargao. There's a bunch of amazing things you can do on this island, and one of the best ways to get around and see them all is to rent a tuk-tuk. It's also one of the best places in the Philippines for surfing, and had some of our favourite food.
Not only is the island packed with stunning sights, but there are amazing tours you can do from here too. The one we would recommend most is to visit Sohoton Cove. It's a long 2.5-hour boat ride to get there, but what is waiting for you is incredible. Look at these beautiful tropical islands poking out of the ocean. You can hop on a small boat, sail around the islands and rock formations, and then you can jump in and swim with stingless jellyfish.
Let's go.
Oh no.
We couldn't believe how many there were. It's strange at first. When they bump into you, you're waiting for the pain from their sting, but it never comes. There were so many of them, and it was almost like looking at stars in the sky. We were mesmerized.
That covers 4 unforgettable weeks in the Philippines. We absolutely loved it here and know that you will too. We didn't cover things like prices, transport between islands, or accommodation here, but next week we have a vlog sharing everything we wish we knew before visiting the Philippines.
What is the best time of year to visit the Philippines?
Do you need to get a visa in order to visit the Philippines? If you can't wait until next week, then check out our ultimate guide to the Philippines. It's got everything you could ever need to help plan the most epic trip. Make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss next week's video. See you soon.